Okay, so I just saw Paranormal Activity 4, and all I have to say is, wow. Hold on. I said, wow, didn't suck, and it wasn't good. It was in between sucking, not being good. Um, there were a lot of scary parts. I figured we jump. It wasn't scary. It wasn't scarier than 3. I mean, 3 was the scariest. That's just my opinion. I thought, I thought, I thought 3 was scarier than all in the first 2. The first 2 was scary because first I saw it, the 2 girls next to me screamed their heads off in my ear, and the one giant, when something fell and made a giant thud, it screamed in my ear. When Katie threw Mickey at the camera, it screamed in my ear. So it was scary. 2 sucked. 3, it got to keep the backstory of the first 2, but the third at the end it made absolutely no sense. But was definitely scarier. And the fourth one was moved forward to previous day. Now apparently Wyatt is Hunter. Spoiler alert. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's spoiler. And it made no sense whatsoever. I mean, it was a little scary, but they could have made it better, you know? I mean, I can make a horror movie just with a video camera. And you'll probably make $1 million. Probably be under $6 million. That's how much the movie was. $6 million. I mean, I thought the girl, Alex, played by, hold on, Catherine Newton. I thought she was a pretty good actor. I mean, I thought she was really good in playing her, doing her part. I thought that's the only thing that kept her going. I thought her boyfriend was funny, scaring the crap out of her. I think but it was alright. I mean, they could have made it a scarier movie, you know? That's just my opinion. Like I said, it wasn't scary. It was kind of a little scary, but it could have been better. You know, if I would have rated it, probably made a 2. That's how probably bad it was. Well, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, but that's how I rated it. It didn't get scary till the very end. For those of you who see, you know what I'm talking about. But it was just real confusing at the end. Like, I'm not gonna ruin it, but people will see, you know what I mean. I made like absolutely no sense, and then just cut it. And it said didn't have a continuing thing, you know. It would say, and Katie's whereabouts are unknown, just like the third one. They say unknown because the third one is a prequel to the second one, going back to when they were kids. But what they're not seeing is that Katie's sister started it, and half the shit they put in the preview they didn't put in the movie. You never do that. You never put all the shit in the preview to the movie. That would throw people off. There was one funny part for those who see it. When Wyatt or Robbie was in Alex's room and she was falling above the covers, all I can think is Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters. She sits above the covers, 4 feet above the covers. I thought that was pretty funny. Me and these other kids were just making fun of it because it was so bad. I jumped a couple parts when the cat came out of nowhere. I was waiting for the cat to do something else. There was little funny parts, a couple scary parts, but at the point where I jumped out of my seat. Well, I did a couple times, but it wasn't. I didn't get that to the end, But I guarantee there's gonna be a 5th one. Because Hollywood is just running out of ideas, just squeezing the ideas. I mean, why can't they just why can't smart people, why can't, like John Carpenter's Halloween, when it first came out, it's probably the scariest thing ever. Scariest thing ever. Why can't smart guys like those keep making movies, Why can't smart people from Hollywood or writers from Hollywood say, we're running out of ideas, so let's go to some random place in America, find someone with a story, and make it into a movie. I mean, I have an idea. Let's go to Basement of the Dead. I wrote it. It sucks, but I could turn it into a movie if I want to. I have part 2. I mean, I want to work with Rob Zombie on it. Anyway, but point is, probably gonna be Paranormal Activity 5. I bet you that. Could have been better. I mean, they're just running out of ideas and making horror. They're just forcing something that's not there anymore. They're being a dead horse. The first one was brilliant. Second one, you kind of dropped the ball a little bit, and then third one kind of brought it back up, and then second one back down to on the edge of the water. Please comment please comment below, subscribe, tell me what you think about Paranormal Activity movies, ask me about Basement of the Dead, because I have a really good idea, but I have the idea, but I don't know how to direct it, so I need help. I don't know. Just comment. I'll talk to you guys later.